Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is the default King Air 350, and I am going to try to get this thing started with the actual checklist. This is the checklist from Hawker Beechcraft Flight Safety, so this is what you would use or get from Flight Safety if you're getting type rated in this plane. A friend of mine is a captain in a King Air and gave this to me. That is freaking out my green screen. Bonanza G36 Flyer, welcome aboard. I apologize for what Microsoft did to your beloved G36 in this sim. So welcome. And speaking of what Microsoft did to our beloved fill-in-the-blank plane, I want to see if it's possible to start this plane up using the real-world checklist. This is always a good test of how accurate and deep a simulator is by using real-world materials and seeing how it translates into the sim. If something doesn't work or isn't there or needs to be in this setting versus that setting in order to work in the simulator, it's a really easy way to smoke out some of those issues and see how thorough the developers were actually for developing these planes. Tarun32, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome aboard. I appreciate it. Bonanza G36 Flyer, ask away. So let's get into the plane here and just take a look around. It looks gorgeous. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm not going to screw around with the avionics because I just know they're super broken, and the way this is set up with a lot of the keyboard and stuff down here, it really makes it difficult. And this is all in opt. It makes it difficult to manipulate the screen when you have to look someplace else to make anything happen. So the one thing that this checklist does not have or do is show you where things are. So unless you've been trained on a simulator or they've got like big posters, unless you've been trained where these things are, it makes going through a checklist for the first time a little bit difficult. All right. Okay, first item on the checklist is make sure the door is locked. All right, the doors don't open on this, fortunately or unfortunately, so that we can skip ahead. For that one, luggage, load and baggage is confirmed confirmed secured. Passenger briefing is complete. Seats and tables are positioned, so that's all fine. Pilot seats, rudder pedals are adjusted. Seat belts are good. Parking brake is confirmed set. I believe that is right there, and that is set. So that's great. Is that in 50 MN? I butchered that name. Welcome aboard. Thank you for following. Control locks are off. Let's make sure the control locks are off. I think that's good. Don't pack anything sharp. Okay, oxygen system pre-flight inspection confirmed complete. The oxygen is, I think, over on the right side of this cabin. It's in the middle. Environmental, yeah. Okay, so that looks like it's all fine and whatever. So we'll come to that, I'm sure, at some point. Fuel panel is check, so that's on the left side here. And we're going to make sure that standby pumps are off. So standby pump is off, and that's in opt. Standby pump is off. That is also in op. Crossfeed is off. Those are also probably in opt. Crossfeed is it showing off? It looks like it is, but it's not giving me the off. Oh yeah, okay, it was off. All right, cool. So crossfeed is off. Auxiliary transfer switches are on auto, so those are good. Pilot instrument panel and sub panel check. Pilot's gyro horizontal. Okay, so that's all assuming we have a steam gauge, so that's not going to help. Rough edge, yeah, we are at Sedona right now. What's up, Phil? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, Ariel, the big group flight was a lot of fun. Okay, so battery bus confirmed norm, engine anti-ice on and main. Okay, engine anti-ice is on and main. Again, this is very much looking around here. And then main. Okay, so that's in standby. Annunciator's on standby. So those are on main. Landing gear relay circuit breaker in. Circuit breakers are all on the left-hand side here. I'm not even going to bother with that. Landing gear control is down. That's right there. Clock control wheel check and set. I don't even know what that means. Clock and control wheel. I think that might be a steam gauge thing. Power levels, power levers. Those are at idle. So that's good. Prop levers are full forward, so we'll get those guys coming full forward. Knowing what the bindings are for this would be probably pretty helpful. Okay, so that is page 1 is down, and now we're going to go to page 2. It is pretty, and we'll see how functional it is. 747, not yet, but possibly. We can definitely work on doing some multiplayer stuff. H&M 92, welcome aboard. Did we do this? Did I flip it over correctly? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Control levers are on fuel cutoff. So we'll put those back down here. It's funny that it defaults to those being opposite. Oxygen controls, passenger manual dropout, confirmed push off. Passenger manual drop off. Passenger, what does it say? Passenger manual drop off. What the hell does that mean? I mean, that's in op. Most of this crap is in op, so I'm assuming it's not going to matter one way or the other. But yeah, those are all in opt. So okay, and that makes that easy. System ready, confirm ready. I don't see how we can possibly do that. So that's cool. And then we're going to go to EFIS power. If installed is off, and I thought I did see that, and it is also probably off. I don't know where I possibly saw that. Maybe didn't. Okay, moving on. Landing gear, alternate extended handle, stowed, and that is somewhere over there. Mr. Max, Citation Max, thank you so much for 25 freaking months, dude. That is amazing. You are the best, Max. Thank you so much, man. Max, I posted in your Discord channel the video from the fly-in. We definitely missed you. Cannot wait for the next one. Okay, Copilot subpanel, instrument panel, check. Window defog is off. So everything on the Copilot subpanel and instrument panel is off or auto. So that's window defog, vent blower, cabin temp, environmental bleed air valves, alternate blower, aft blower, electric heat, aft heat, Copilot's gyro, and clock. Those are all in off. And that is window defog, there's that off. Yeah, so all that looks like it is actually off. Okay. That's probably for the best, Max, that you haven't been around Discord too much. Okay, right panel circuit breakers are all in. Those look like they, none of them are popped out. Battery is on. Oh, pedostatic air source is normal, and that is actually over here. And that is awesome. So that's the static sources checked along with that. Okay, cool. So battery is on. Battery is on. And that looks cool. Okay. Annunciators test. Annunciator I don't see where that guy is. And this could be a little bit different too, since it is the G1000 test. External power. I don't see where the annunciator is, but that is something that I am not opposed to not checking. Okay, fuel system is check, so we have fuel in there. Fuel quantity, main and auxiliary, check, so that's good. Pilot subpanel, check. Landing gear, control lights, and hydraulic fluid sensor. So the lights are on. We've got the nose gear in the left and right mains are good. Hydraulic fluid sensor, that is another thing that's probably on the steam gauge that we don't have access to in this one. Beacon is on. Man, they really are not messing around here. Beacon, why is it not with the exterior? Oh, beacon, here we go. Beacon is on. Copilot subpanel checked. Good. Cabin altitude warning test. And where is that? That's probably going to be warning, altitude test warning. That is in opt, okay. Cabin differential warning test. So all those are tests, and we don't have access to any of those. Stall warning. Iowa, happy Tuesday, man. So all those are in opt. Okay, on to page 3. God, we haven't even got this thing started yet, but so far everything is somewhat working as it should if it's not in opt. This is early, but that's a good start. Gen ties for night operation, manual close. I don't know what that means, and it is not at night, so I don't have to worry about that. I wonder if that is... those are the gens right there. Oh, gen ties. Here we go. Manual close. All right, so that's fine. Propeller area is clear. We got the high-vis vest guy not paying attention, so hopefully we don't turn him into a red mist. Right ignition and start engine. So right ignition on, illuminated. Right fuel pressure low, extinguished. Okay. Let's see, where is... Ignition is on, so we'll turn that on. Okay. All right, starting to turn. We'll pretend like N1 is after 12%, and then we'll move up the mixture. Oh yeah, we want to go to low idle, that's right. Okay, is that on? It is not hot, and it is not hun. I think that's a good start. Let's check it out. Yeah, that looks and sounds great. In-op as in it's not in the simulator. Yeah, like they didn't bother. Okay, so that was cool. Right oil pressure is good. I'm assuming, right? Oil pressure is good. Oil temps are good. Fuel flow, we have some. So condition lever is at high idle. There's not a detent for that, it doesn't look like, but we'll just put it there, I guess. Okay, generator reset, then on. And that's the right gen is reset and then on. So there is on, okay. Battery charge until load meter reads approximately 50%. I also don't think we have access to that on this. There might be something different that I'm missing here. Okay. That looks good. So let's get the left coming on. So there's the left engine. Ignition is on. And we'll wait for that thing to fire up. What's up, Dave? How's it going? It's full forward? Okay. We will pretend like that is at 12% because I don't want to go in there and look. We'll introduce some fuel and see if this thing will light off. Looks like it is. N1 looks good. ITT is good. Pressures and temps are good. Cool. And then we'll turn that gen on as well. Okay, so condition levers, we got that. ITT and N1 are checked and monitored. Oil pressure is good. Left ignition. Oh yeah, we're gonna get those ignitions coming off. Right. Left ignition, right ignition. Okay, so I missed both of those. Oh, can I not? Oh no, I can. I can. So I left those on, which is stupid, but fine. Just did dual cross country. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. That is very exciting. Okay, so that is good to go. Reduce condition lever low idle. Right and left prop 1050 minimum prop RPM. So that seems weird. Minimum? Left and right prop RPM 1000 minimum. What does it go up to? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So we'll keep those warming up. Okay. IR is going okay. We haven't really been able to get in some IFR flights lately. Q has started a new job, and we're very happy about that, which is cool. But we've got some pretty big plans actually to Vegas planned instrument cross country, which is going to be pretty cool. Okay, so left and right generators are reset and then on. So those are good. We got those on. And now we're going to extended procedure, index start and external. Okay, hot start, hung start, no light, engine clearing, condition lever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is good. Before, whoops, hit the throttle there. Before taxi, so we've made it all the way to before taxi. Electrical system, check. We're going to go inverters and check on. A lot of this is going to be the crap where I'm just like, I have no idea where to look on some of this crap. Gentize, avionics master, we're going to get that on. We know that needs to go on regardless. Exterior power, we don't need that. Battery bus, we don't need that. Okay, let's do, we're going to get taxi coming on. Let's see. Avionics master's on, master panel lights as required, mic switches on normal. I saw the one on the right hand side. I don't think we're gonna need that. Or there it is. Phil, thank you so much for 2 months subscription. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. That's awesome, Phil. I appreciate all you guys being here. It's super cool. Cabin lights as required, furnishing as required, cabin sign, standard configured, no spoking, configured, standby, horizon if needed. Standby horizon, what in the holy crap is that? But whatever it is, it's probably going to stay off for now. Prop sync, of course, that doesn't work either. None of this panel works. Definitely simplifies things. Exterior lights as required. So we have the taxi light on. We have the beacon on. We're gonna get the tail logo floodlight on. That's gonna look pretty cool. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, look at underneath the tail. Did it just go out? feel like they just went out. They could have. That synthetic vision looks crappy. Oh, standby altitude. No sim sounds and don't hear the alerts either. Oh.
A good pilot is always learning.
A good PC gamer is always learning too. What were we talking about? That below minimums that you were saying?
S, dude.
The Horizon. I'm gonna scroll up and see what you were talking about. Santa Barbara, Santa Cruz. Nice, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty. Let's see. Yeah, I standby horizon is the standby altitude. Okay. Standby altitude. And again, that might be something that is, well, one, in opt. There we go. Iowa's is back. Papa Charlie, happy Tuesday. But I don't think that we have that. So okay, prop sync is on. We don't have that. That is in opt. EFIS power, if installed. I don't think we have that. Environmental systems controls are set. Those are all in opt. That's all here. Everything on this panel is in opt. Flight instruments, altimeters set. Standby horizon uncage. Yeah, I don't think that that we have that. The comms, are all these inops common? Yeah. Let's do METAR KSEZ 3008. 3008. This is not the G1000. I misspoke earlier. So that means that... Oh. The pressure is freaking in opt on this thing too? Okay. So I guess we're standard. Oh, God. We're going straight VFR. That is annoying. Okay. Great. Standby horizon. Let's not worry about that. Flaps are up. Flight controls checked. Let's check it from the outside to make sure that everything is looking groovy. Yep. Okay. Brakes are release in check. Okay. So I have to say that you know, I don't do this kind of thing too often. Pitot heat, we don't need that. An inertial separator, we know that that's on. But I actually don't know where that button is. If anybody knows where the inertial separator is, let me know. It's gotta be in op. And that is gonna probably be blinking the whole time. Engine anti-ice is the inertial separator. Okay. And I have those on. So let's see if that turns off, if we turn those off. No. Oh, maybe it did. Yeah, the pitot heat is what the thing was there. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I haven't done that in a long time. Go through a checklist, and especially not a checklist that is... I don't know what you do with this guy just sitting here. Okay, now leave. Is he going to be more in my way? Or is he going to like move away? But yeah, going through a complex checklist like this is pretty fun. If you're new to flight simulators, that may have seemed like the most tedious, boring thing you've ever seen in your life. There's some truth to that, but again, going through and testing out what works and what doesn't work in this sim in a systematic, thorough fashion gives me a better idea of what to expect when I'm actually flying the plane. Now I know everything that is not simulated, and that is helpful.
Bird.
That's very helpful.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, hey, bird, buddy.
Ryan, thank you so much for 15 months. Thank you for all the support, Ryan. And that is the first time somebody has used the text to voice to mimic that. Nary P200, welcome aboard. Thank you. I also don't have beta mapped on this thing, so we're gonna taxi pretty rapidly. Hey, bird, whoa. You're lucky I used to fly the shit out of the King Air in X-Plane. I bet the X-Plane is, the X-Plane 1 is awesome. And I'm probably going to not get it and just wait for either a rep pack on this thing or, you know, a downloaded version for this. But this is one of the planes that I want to add to my hangar, my virtual hangar, and I really want to get good at. Hawks, thank you so much for the raid of 4. Welcome everybody. Hawks, hope you had a good flight. Good flights, however many you did. Cool Camaro, what's happening? Just get caught up here quickly. Yeah, thank you guys. This is a plane that, like I said, my friend who flies this in real life, you know, there's some potential opportunities to go up in a King Air, so I want to be as familiar with the plane as possible. And a good simulated King Air will help with that. It's really, really good looking. Big Joe, yeah, it is a great looking plane, but we're discovering many things that are deficient with it, which is totally fine at this point in the sim. Okay, before takeoff, avionics and radar check, sure. Pressurization check, that's good. Autopilot, flight director looks like it's on. Yaw damper's coming on. Autopilot is coming on. And I don't think any of these cutoff switch work, so we're going to turn yaw damper and autopilot off. Alright, so that is good. Yaw damper, trim tabs, good. Flaps, like, let's see the trim. Does the trim work? Yeah, trim works very, very slowly. Ben, happy Tuesday. Welcome aboard, and thank you for following. First step, pull up. Okay. Yeah, for those of you that are joining, I have the flight safety real-world checklist for this plane, so we're kind of systematically going through and identifying all the deficiencies, and to be fair, all the things that are modeled correctly on this. It's definitely a smattering of things, but yeah, I mean, it's a super old airframe. The shirt looks oh yeah, it's just the white balance for sure. It's like an off white. Okay, so we checked that auto feather. If auto feather works, good lord, there's no way. That is an opt, of course. Okay, great. And before takeoff, auto feather is armed. Yeah, we've established that does not work. Instrument vacuum, pressure, good. Anti-ice, engine anti-ice is checked. Ice protection equipment, we don't need any of that. Fuel selector, fuel quantity, engine gauges, that all looks fine. We've got fuel. We have our V speeds ready to go. Blah blah blah. Exterior lights as required. Confirm set. Flaps and trim. And that is it for our pre. It's actually probably blue. All right, let's do lights, camera, and action. So the strobe is coming on. Landing lights are coming on. We can turn off the taxi light, I guess. Inertial separators are on. Everything is full forward. And we are ready to go. Flaps, we have flaps down at approach. God, that plane looks so good. I mean, it almost looks good enough to not really care that it is essentially just here for looks. Damn, that thing looks good. All right. Let's roll them. Okay, cleared to the left. Viral XX or Viral 20. Thank you very much for following. Welcome, or for the subscription. I apologize. Thank you, man. Sids and Stars. Oh, dude, yeah, I would be. There's just no way. Hawks, yeah, I hope we get a good one. And thank you for following as well, Viral. The rudder speed on the ground needs some work. The Bonanza had a terrible turning radius, and this thing didn't look like it wanted to turn either. All right, there is full power. The engine instruments that we have access to seem to be in the green. Airspeed is alive. And we're slowly lifting off there. Okay, tap the brakes, get the gear coming up and check them. Oh crap, okay. Come on. Nope. Nope. Good lord. How did I lose my view already? There it is. God damn. All freaking over the place. What is happening to this plane? Oh my god. I hope we get some upgrades as well. Some updates, I should say. And we're gonna turn. The inertial separators are coming off. And this will conclude our checklist portion of the flight. Man, is this thing super touchy. And again, I'm really not great with the camera yet. I'm still in like X-plane camera mode, which doesn't help anything. But even when you're, I mean, look at how sensitive that is. So I have to update that. Pilot Edge is not working yet, but it will be for sure. Malarum, what's happening? I want to get a HOTUS, but the price gouging is insane. I have this $30 one that I've had for 2.5 years, and it brought me all the way through private pilot's license. So you don't need an expensive one. You know, they're nice for sure, but you don't need it. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Kauai 678. There's a lot of planes that are going to be coming out for this, and I'm excited just to see how quickly. You know, definitely would probably advise to not just immediately buy whatever comes out as soon as it comes out. But it seems like the interest level in this sim is going to create a lot of ports from other sims, a lot of updates, and a lot of development because the user base is so high, and they're going to want to get on it as quickly as possible is going to be my guess. How quickly can Coronado deliver their garbage? Yes. If it's better than the default, you know, picking and choosing certain things probably won't be the worst thing ever. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what the development atmosphere looks like in the next couple of weeks. I think whatever the next update is will help a lot. If there's something that's inherently tricky for third-party developers to get things to work, like VATSIM and Pilot Edge. It's possible that some of that is spilling over into plane development as well, maybe. We've only seen, to my knowledge, I think just the Carenado 182, and that's probably exactly as I would imagine it would be. Some Warbirds would be really fun, though, that's for sure. Yeah. I'm thinking just getting the Extreme 3D Pro, but people are charging $400 to $500. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty gougy. I will say that. I will say that. But again, it's hot right now. So if you want to get something that just gets you going for now, Thrustmaster HOTUS X is what I have, and it works perfectly fine. So if you just need something to hold you over for a little bit, you'll probably be better off. Oh, do we have barometric pressure only for this? Okay, so the actual main avionics will not. You cannot set that, but at least we can get. What did I say? 3008. Does that sound like what it was? I don't want to scroll up. We'll just do it again. METAR. And it was 3007. Okay, so I think it was 8 at the time. It looks great. I love King Airs a lot, and this feels really weird. They've been described as a big Baron or big Bonanza in the way that they handle, so they're probably lighter than they look, but this is the elevator, like the aileron, that feels like there's a little bit of weight to it. This does not. That feels completely ridiculous. I don't get that at all. Does ForeFlight connect to the sim yet? No, not yet. Well, I've heard that there's some ways to do it, but until it's like the way, I'm not even gonna mess with it. But that will probably be along with the fix that is holding back VATSIM and Pilot Edge. Yeah, as Ryan says, same problem as Pilot Edge. So that is, I'm not really interested in doing any workarounds until that comes out. There's still plenty of stuff that I can learn on the simulator before that happens. Just menu, UI, settings, bindings, all that stuff. And we've got plenty of time before, got to worry about flight planning and Pilot Edge and all that kind of stuff. I treated X-Plane, I had a decent number of planes, I think, but I definitely enjoy sticking with one plane and going to different airports and areas. So if we can get a good trainer, a good high-performance piston, a good twin, basically just every category, and not category necessarily in the aviation term, but single fixed gear trainer style 172 PA28, high performance Bonanza, Mooney, that's kind of really it, 182 210, piston twin, a good King Air, a good light jet, and then a good kind of longer haul corporate jet. Just one of each of those, I'll be satisfied for a long time. What's up, Eyes? I love it, man. I got it to work. I spent a crap ton of money getting it to work, but I'm happy that I did because it is a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be maturing quickly. Takeoff, rolling takeoff, climb, bleed air open, yaw damper. I didn't turn the yaw damper on. I did announce that the checklist was going away, but let's just still check it. Draco BT, thank you very much for following. Welcome. 1600 is supposed to be the RPM on the props. That's actually pretty close. Okay. So I got that kind of close, and that's for climb, but that is pretty good, just naturally. Please show love for P38. So you want a P38. See, I don't know how long. I don't know if this is really the place for warbirds, but man, that cruise checklist is like nothing. How cool is that? Pressurization, cruise continued. This is a pretty simple airplane. Descent pressurization, that's good. Cabin. So that's all environmental stuff. Before landing, approach speeds confirmed. So approach speeds, we're gonna eye 100 knots. Normal landing, flaps down, VREF, yaw damp off. Power levers idle, prop full forward. Okay. So this is a pretty simple plane. I do not have any pets, no. This sim is my pet. Let's do a little outside. Let's check out what we got going on outside. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, this is a good GoPro shot right there. Whoop, nope, too much. There's a little bit of a creep there. See if we can catch it right at GoPro spot. It's pretty good. It looks awesome. Ablar's happy Tuesday. Controls take a bit getting used to. Yeah, and I definitely have to tweak some of these settings for sure because it's really pretty touchy in a lot of places. Is there a way to see the cabin? Well, you can see it, but I don't think you can go back there actually. I have tried and failed to go back there. You can look, but you can't touch. It does look nice back there though. Oh, hey. Yeah, is landing speed about 140? No, the landing speed is about 110 maxed out, but you're going to be around just over 100 for most weight layouts. So anything less than 13,000 pounds is going to be about 100. No less than 100 though. Yeah. You can use the drone to get in there. And just like basically clip through it. Yeah, that screen is not helping at all.
Buddy.
There you go. Space Face, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that, man. Okay, so this is a little touchscreen action. Where am I? There I am. Okay. It's kind of nice. Prime work. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. Captain Grizz, thank you, man, for $5 donation and triggering my all-time favorite sound effect that I've ever made. I love it. I love hearing that for a number of reasons, obviously, but Grizz, cheers, sir. Thank you so much, man. I will absolutely toast to you. Still, even though it didn't involve actual flying in any way, Grizz, that's still one of my favorite aviation memories, man. That was
The white legend. Hey, you're my buddy,
That was
white
so
legend.
fun, man.
Because I'm a white legend.
Pull up. Pull up.
That was, dude, I hope so, man. Tarun, thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Grizz, I would love to top it, dude. That was just such a blast. Oh my god. You know, especially at the time when I was just trying to soak in as much as possible, that was epic. But yeah, we've got some flying to do, man. We have some flying to do. No, this is actually not ultra. I have it lowered to medium for the stream. I am not a snob. Savage Type, thank you very much for following. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I am not really a graphics or frame rate snob. Toxic Death, thank you for following as well. I would rather have the stream perform well than have like maximum visuals, because you really can't tell. I did not upgrade the video card, so I still have the 1066 gig with all of the cross-country flying that I need. I really don't want to spend any more money than I have already on getting this to work. So that is kind of where I'm at. At medium, is everything GPU limited? Are you still hitting limited by main thread? Dude, I am absolutely nowhere near main thread limited. The CPU is not even breaking a sweat. Yeah, no, it's great for the older card. And I plan on upgrading it, but you know, like I said, I'm just, the priority right now is you know, saving up as much as possible for the cross-country stuff. It's no joke, man, how expensive it is. I love doing these streams, and I've said this before. The subscriptions and, you know, the support on the Patreon, all that stuff goes directly into the flying, and in some cases the sim as well. But yeah. Missed the West Coast. Well, see if you can get a little bit longer stay, Grizz. Yeah, I think it's CPU heavy as well. I mean, it just depends on what your settings are. My CPU is at 26% right now, and GPU is at, right now it's at 59, 60. It's kind of going up and down. Clock speed is relatively low at the moment for the CPU as well. So yeah, GPU is at 60% roughly. Yeah, Space, you can. Mine did too, below. And then let's see, limited, it's pretty much pegged by GPU limit right now. Limited by GPU. And I've got the frame rate actually pretty low, and I've got it locked just to see if I can help with the stuttering on the captions, so, or capture. And I think it's, at least seemingly for right now, doing its job, which is great news. And I am, sorry to say, probably lost. Oh no, is that our airport? That might be our airport right there. I think we're not lost. Okay. How much of the video memory is it using? I did not check how much VRAM. It's a 6 gig card, and I heard that it's probably 5, somewhere around there. All right, we're gonna cross over. We're gonna do this kind of sporty for this plane at least. Normal landing, flaps down, VREF, yaw damper off, power levers idle, prop levers are full forward. and we'll probably do a touch and go here. And I have no idea what the altitudes are, and we're not going to worry about it. 3.5 gigs of VRAM for medium. That's not too bad. I did bump up a few of the settings, so it's not true medium. Yeah, again, I've been running it off stream at high end, and it works perfectly. But it just when capturing, there was some stuttering issues, so I turned it down just to, until I get a better handle on my hardware and how much to push it. I don't want to, there's no need to push it right now, I guess is my point. All right, let's get the props full forward there. We'll get the power levers coming back.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Landing gear warning's gonna be going off here for a while. Yeah, this is Grand Canyon National. Yeah.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
There's the airport.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
No, I haven't gotten the complex yet. I'm hoping that we can do that soon. Brad has been very, very busy.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, drone mode takes away control of the plane, which is kind of sketch. And that got that pitch sensitivity, that can get you in trouble pretty quick. There's a beam.
UPS 9R31 descended and maintained 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000
It deserves being called a game for sure. But at least right now, X-Plane I don't think needed the game moniker, but this is a different animal at the moment. Okay. Oh, we'll get the lights coming on. Whoa, overshot. Flipping switches that I don't know where they are. Chop it and drop it.
500.
We did consult the checklist, and this is a very unchecklisty landing. Oh, just way too fast. Okay, there's 105. And it's so, oh my god, I have barely any back pressure right now. And it's gonna still come 90, it's still flying at 90. 85, it's still flying. 80, it's still flying. So now it's saying it's stalled. We're in the red. And it's still going. So 75, alright. Jesus. 75?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Whoa.
I mean, came in hot, but oh shoot! What is this for? Yeah, luckily the runway is long. Acknowledge master caution. You got it. You got it, pal. Okay. So going 120 over the numbers is really bad news then. 70, so it's touching down at 75.
Contact Albuquerque Center on
Yeah, the plane stalls at full power at 112 knots. It's perfectly fine at 80.
4.5 UPS 9031.
Wow. Stalling and climbing. Alright, so let's get the gear coming down. I don't know if is 180 too fast for gear extension speed. I didn't notice on here. Yeah, I did not see the gear extension speed. I'm gonna try to do try to trim it as much as I can here. So we're idle now. Generally, usually don't. Gear extension is usually at or less than flaps 15. Oh. We're gonna do a quick little 2G turn. Stall. Oh, you don't like that, huh? You don't like overloading the wings?
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Skywest 30902.
Okay, so there's a slip. You, of course, would do this in a King Air for real. There's 128. Yeah, I climbed out way too fast. So there's 1,000 footers at 105. Power idle 105. So this is VREF. What happens if I pull up? Idle. Is that 1,000 feet per minute? That's 1,000 foot per minute climb at stall.
Pull up.
Full idle.
Pull up.
Okay, Thomas Cardinal, thank you so much for following. Welcome.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
All right, I'm gonna keep this a lot lower. What's so 6,500 feet looks like it's pattern altitude roughly. Yeah. You spelled it wrong, Ryan.
10,000 feet, Skywest 30902.
And that glare, I like that glare though. Why? What are you saying, stall?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I am full power, dude.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I can fly. I'm pilot.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I don't understand why it's getting so mad right now. Did I not raise the gear? Oh, the flaps are down. That's why. It's just everything is pissed off. I'm not stalling. I'm going 130. I am not stalling. I promise you, plane. Okay. Yep. I mean, the checklist, there's 5 things on the checklist, on the landing checklist. And kind of done most of them. All right, now we're way slow. And we're at 76 and we're at 90. That looks a little bit better. Keep it at 100. Flaps are down. Gear is down. Still overshooting the stupid thing. Power is idle. Speed is coming down. So there's 100 over the numbers. 95 at the 1,000 footers. I'm just holding, I'm not pulling back at all. I'm just holding it. And it's still just going. Okay. Oh, crap. Which one is more annoying? The King Air or the Bonanza? I'm gonna say the Bonanza still. But yeah, that is God damn it. Yeah, definitely the Bonanza. With the nose up, Ryan. Yeah, I have not flown the TBM, but we're gonna do some landing competition stuff or challenge stuff next. Okay, so the Beechcraft King Air, which is a beautifully modeled plane here, is unfortunately, in my non-expert opinion, pretty weak right now, which really bums me out because it's such a cool plane. God, they should have just halved the number of planes that they use. There should be a way to get the reversers to map to something, I would think, but I have not figured it out yet. I've only mapped a couple of things. If it's not in the settings, that's a little bit that sucks. Let's just taxi this thing quicker down to the actual terminal. Yeah, just like it doesn't accelerate really. It doesn't, like the stall, that was did not want to land. Yeah, really the only plane that I've flown in any for any duration is the Cub and the 172, and I think so far the 172 is like the only one that I would really I think we're tail striking it. Yep. Okay, this is good. This is a good place to stop here. Stop. Oh yeah. Yeah, you throw the reversers out and this thing comes to a complete stop. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get the reverser situation mapped. Okay. I was gonna say lame, but it's not lame. It's just a shell of itself. Has crazy ground effect. God, that is too bad. Okay.